Hey everybody, it's Kim here with Wild Designs by Kim. I'm getting ready to make a grapevine wreath, a Christmas grapevine wreath, and so I thought I'd videotape it. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit closer so that you can see. You probably won't see me, but you can see the wreath. What I've done here is this is an oval grapevine, and I've taken, I got this bundle at Hobby Lobby of this pine green. I love this because it's that real feel, and I mean it looks real and it even feels real, and it's got pine cones on it, and it was only half of basically $16, so it was $8. So what I'm doing is I've taken and I've kind of started it a little bit, but what I've done is I will take a whole branch and I will literally get several clippings out of a branch. I'll cut here, I'll cut here, and then I'll cut here, and that gives me like three clippings out of one, one branch, one stem. It makes your greenery go farther. So anyways, so that's what I have done. I have not glued them yet. I kind of like sometimes just to put them in there and get my, wherever I want to stage everything to. Get that down before I glue it in, make sure that I like it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make my bow. I've got this ribbon right here. I don't even know where I got this from. Hobby Lobby. Yeah. Okay. So I got that for half of $9.99. It's the wide 4-inch. It's a 4-inch. And so I'm going to go ahead and make a bow for this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make my bow. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like 2 loops on each side. Now I'm doing it the way that, like a florist bow, but I know that there's all kinds of ways to do this. That's my cat. She's not invited to be up here, but she thinks she is. So anyways, I'm going to do 2 loops on each side. Okay. Cut right here. I'm going to put my tail on there. Get that untwisted. Think about that right there is perfect. Okay, and I'm going to get me a pipe cleaner and tie this up. Okay, got my bow made, all big and fluffy. You can see that or not. All right, now what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and attach my bow right here. So I'm going to go ahead and attach it. Get it through. This is the worst part for me, is trying to get the pipe cleaners through here and get it attached. That's probably my least favorite part of making a wreath. Okay. And make sure I get it on there really, really good and twisted nicely so it will stay on there. Just twist it. And I'll come back later and put a spot of glue on there. Just cut the excess off. And I'm going to dovetail it. I don't know if you can see that. Make sure you can see that good. I don't know if you guys have done this before, but I've made a mistake and went like this way and cut. So I make myself, okay, cut from the wire side up. so that I don't make a mistake again. And there we go. Beautiful bow. Okay. Now, like I said, I've just got these greeneries just stuck in here, you know, till I know that I really like it. And I don't like the way that pine cone's sitting up there so tall like that. So I'm going to cut him off. Just make him just a little bit shorter. Yeah, like that. Okay, now I have some, this greenery right here that's kind of, it's the cedar and it's the real feel. It really feels really like it's real stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put some of this in here too, to kind of give it a little bit of a, you know, a different look. I like to mix up my greeneries. Seeing on this right here, I can actually get 2 cuttings out of that. So I can kind of spread it around. Yeah. Let's see, let's put him right down here. Yeah, right there. Okay, now. My cat's like reaching out there trying to get me. You little silly. You're going to get your claw caught in my sleeve. Okay, I'm going to cut that. Boy, that wire was thick. Okay, there's one cutting. I'll cut this and this. I'm going to stick him down here. Get him down in there, just right. And up here, I like that. You just kind of look to see where, you know, you have some empty spots, you know, that you need some greenery. And just kind of, you know, stick them in there. I like the way that's looking. Makes it look like there's like different. I just pulled that one off. I didn't have to worry even about getting it to, I didn't have to cut it. See, and I'll be gluing this. And some right up above. This is like an easy wreath too. It won't take you no time at all to make this. But it's so pretty. It's, you know, it's one of those that has that kind of real feel, you know, and it's just kind of a basic thing. Really popular right now with just the pines and pine cones and simple. Okay, time to glue. I can say that right now. Okay. I'll get my glue gun. I got a cordless glue gun. I don't know if any of you guys use a cordless or not, but I love it. Give me another glue stick in there. Okay, so I'm going to start up here. Put me a shot of glue in there. And I'm going to do a shot of glue in here. Glue that little boob. That little booger in there. Okay, and then here. Glue that. And I use Gorilla Glue because it's the best glue to use for this kind of work. I mean, really any kind of work, because, I mean, it's not going anywhere. Once it dries, it's there. So your product's going to stay together for your customer. Okay, now I'm going to sit back a little bit and kind of look, and I can already see that I'm going to need something right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut me a piece off of this, and I'm going to stick that in there. Oh, I missed one. Imagine that. So I'm going to put him in here. Glue him down. There we go. Got a bunch of glue globbers. And once that dries, it'll all come together. And kind of stand back and look to see what you need. And I think that probably a little bit right here. So I'm going to take him, put a little bit of glue on him. And stick him right there. Okay. And I know a lot of times people will cut things like this off, you know, and that's fine if you want to do that, you know, cut all your little twirly things off. But I kind of like the woodsy kind of look, the little twirly things that are on here. It just makes it look more, you know, rustic. Sometimes I cut it off, but, you know, on this particular one, I want this to look really woodsy and rustic. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that on there. That little dude don't, there we go. I got that in there now. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. Okay. All right. So next thing I'm going to do is I have these little ornaments. They're like the buffalo check, and they match the ribbon. And I'm going to put some of these in here. And I've got two of these. So what I'm going to do is I've got two of these, and then I also have the mittens. I'm going to cut this raffia off. Twine, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure if I'm going to need that one. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these, I'm going to stick them in my my piece. I kind of like him up here. So, give me a little bit of glue. And glue him on there. You know, and if your glue shows a little bit, you can always come back and you can put like a piece of greenery there or something to cover up your little glue area. I'm always coming back and covering something up. So I'm going to have to hold that. Those little mittens, those little buffalo check. Buffalo check is so in anyway. And it has been the past couple of years. It's still in. And those little mittens are just adorable. Especially with that twine. It just looks so woodsy. Cute. I think that might maybe stay now. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, since I did the mitten there, I'm going to come down here to put my ornament. And I'm not even sure if I'm even going to need all of these, you know. So what I'm going to do is put that there, ornament, and then I'll come down here and I'll stick a mitten here and then an ornament right here. This is so easy and quick. It'll be so quick. I don't know if that's gonna stay in there or not. What you can do is take a wire and just wire it on there. Okay, so now I've done mitten, ornament. So now I'm going to come down here and I'm going to do a mitten and then an ornament. So I'm going to grab my mitten and I'm going to cut off my twine. And I think I'm going to put him right here, right on top of that greenery. Just nest him right there. Oh, another glue stick. That's one thing that you go through when you do wreaths. You go through a lot of glue. Okay, stick him right there. It'd be really cute there. And then I'm going to get my ornament and put my ornament. I'm going to nestle him probably right here. Let's see where he looks good. I don't want to get him too far down. I want him to be kind of nestled in there above my bow. So I think what I'll do is I'll take me a piece of wire like I did a while ago. This is the really thin wire. You know, they have the different gauges, which I always thought that the higher the gauge, the thicker the wire, but it's the opposite. The higher the gauge, the thinner the wire. But anyway, I'm going to take and I'm going to put him down here like this, and then I'm going to wire him to that. Okay, cut off that little bit of excess wire there. And then I'm going to make sure that you bend your wire down to where it's not going to poke anybody. You sure don't want that happening. Yeah, like that. Just like that. See, he's already dry. Already dry. He's getting there. So, anyway, so what we got going on here is just a simple wreath. Didn't take very long at all to do. It's got a beautiful bow on it. It's woodsy, and I just think it's just absolutely gorgeous. And you wait for your glue to dry, and then if you need to go back through there and kind of just spot glue, you know, you want to pull and tug on all of your pieces and make sure that the glue is held up, you know, really good, then you can do that too. And anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial, and hopefully you'll join me when I do another one. And you can visit me at Wow Designs by Kim in my Etsy shop. Thank you, and everybody have a blessed night.